was back in approximately 73 that there was a missionary friend of mine by the name of Reuben. We were from out in the country 9 miles, and there was a town named Roseburg, Oregon, and there was a little shopping mall, a strip mall, with a store that I'd been to once before. In that store, there was two of them. One was a grocery store, a big hall that separated that, and a department store where I needed to pick up some glass fuses for the little church in the country. Now, Reuben had a nice red suit on, and back in those days, that was the thing to wear. As we were approaching the part of the store I wanted to go, what I did not know was in the back of the store was a dressing booth. And the dressing booth, what I was not aware of, was temporarily broken down, and they had a temporary one next to the cash register. As we were walking together, we came and we were standing right in front of what I thought was a picture booth. That is, back in those days, you'd put 2 quarters in and you could have your picture taken, about 4 of them. And I'm thinking, I'd like to have my picture taken with Reuben Ellis. And so as we stood right there, I said in a rather loud voice, "Hey, Reuben." He said, "Yeah." I said, "I got a great idea." He said, "What?" I said, "Let's take a picture." He said, "All right." Well, I reached up and grabbed the curtain, ready to enter into this picture booth, when I realized it was a dressing booth, and there was let's just say, a really large lady that was not totally dressed, and she screamed to the top of her lungs, thinking that we were getting ready to take her picture because of the words that I said. When she screamed, "You're not going to take my picture!" And I just was shocked and pulled back. And then she screamed again, "Well, shut the thing." So with embarrassment, turning away, I walked back as Noah's sons did to their father. And I remember shutting the curtain to make it so no one could look inside anymore. I got down on my hands and knees, so embarrassed, because the whole store stopped shopping. And they looked our way when Reuben knew that everybody was looking at him in this store with many, many people. And the scream of the woman, it sounded like she was being attacked. I got on my hands and knees and I crawled over to where the glass doors was, trying to get the electronic thing to open up. Crawling on my knees in front of the 2 ladies behind the cash register, watching me crawl out. When I finally got it to open up, and I walked out to my car, and I said, "God, how could you let that happen?" My friend Reuben says that the whole store stopped shopping. It was deathly silent. He walked back and picked up what we intended to get, the glass fuse for the little church in the country. He walked back. Says when he went to pay for it, that lady had her little nose sticking out of the curtain, staring at him, wondering, what are you going to do? When he paid for it, when he walked out to the glass doors to head out to where I was, he said he turned around and everybody broke out laughing. That was a true story called "Let's Take a Picture."